Hey, good afternoon, Russell of Hotels. What am I doing? Going live for a couple of minutes? That's right. It's the daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. Today is Thursday, October 17th. Hope all is well. And yeah, I always say I'm a little late when I'm a little late. Like I have to, explain why I'm late. No, I really don't have to, but sometimes I do. Yeah, I'm late because you know what? I'm not sure if you guys saw yesterday's daily check-in with Russell of Hotels, but I mentioned my sister was having surgery, so I went out to see her to make sure she had the surgery last night. Everything went well. She's in some pain, of course, but she got discharged today, so it was kind of just it was an outpatient because she was admitted to the hospital, kind of an emergency surgery kind of thing. But she is fine. She is was on her way home or to friends to make sure she's good for for a couple of days, and then she'll go home from there. So thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers. Appreciate that. But yeah, my sister is doing well. So there you go. So yeah, that's where I was. So I had to go see her. And sometimes you got to put stuff aside, right? You got to push things aside for family and take care of family first and then come back and do the business part. Well, now I'm done. I'm done with the family thing. Now I'm doing the business thing, right? So it doesn't matter. My thing is just be consistent. Sometimes, we may not make the time, but as long as we do it within that day, I think it's okay, right? As long as we do it within that day, I think it's okay. I don't know where these rhymes keep coming from, but anyway, it just flows. But anyway, there you go. So now I'm back, right? So okay, here we go. So this is daily check-in with Russell of Hotels, and you guys know every time I do a daily check-in or that show on air with Russell of Hotels, I'm showcasing or highlighting a hotel or a resort in this case. So Miraval Resort in Arizona, that's in Tucson. So if you've never been there, you're interested in going there, you need to go check it out because I think it's a look at that. Just it's so serene, tranquil, zen like, has a vibe. You know what I mean? Not many hotels, not many places have a vibe, but this one definitely does. Definitely when I always wanted to go to this hotel. I mean, I remember this hotel, some years ago, and I said, when I get a chance, I'm gonna go check it out. And I finally got a chance. Was it last year? And I went and checked it out. And I'm like, I actually did a site tour there with a client. They didn't choose the hotel, but sometimes that happens. But hey, I'm looking for that next group that wants to go to this hotel because it's definitely a great hotel. Definitely not your typical big size hotel. No, it's not that at all. It's kind of spread out, all on one level. The rooms are kind of set up like I guess kind of like Pueblo style. Did I say the Pueblo style? So very nice. Just very nice. Just like I said, serene and tranquil. And did I mention that all the meals are included in your rate? So whatever you pay in the rate is all included, and that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, and smoothie bar, and coffee, and spa services, and all that stuff is included in the rate. So when I saw that, I'm like, I'm there. And I didn't know that, okay, prior to getting there, right? But when I figured that out, I'm like, okay, there you go. And that includes like alcohol too. I think it includes alcohol. Did it include alcohol? I'm not sure. Beer and wine. I don't think I drank when I was there. I was so busy with the smoothies and the chai tea and all that stuff. I, just kind of just didn't think about the alcohol. I don't have to drink all the time. But no. But anyway, it's a very nice place. If you've never been there, if you think about a group, 10 rooms or more, let me know. Just hit me up. Just reach out to me and I'll take care of all the specifics for you. So but anyway, I'm live in LA. As you maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't, I'm not sure. But let's move on. These daily check-ins go about 15, 20 minutes. If I get, people engaging because I do encourage engagement on all my talk shows or the daily check-in. So feel free. The chat is open, so feel free to make your comments. Say, hey, what's going on? Let me know who you are, all that kind of stuff, or where you are, and we can go from there. And I do have a topic for today. It'll be brief, but I do have a topic, but we'll get through that in the next couple of minutes. And I'm only at 5 minutes, so I mean, be patient with me. So the blog, I always talk about my blog. In fact, what is that? Let me move that out of there because I don't think that's supposed to be there. So once again, this is Miraval. This is one of the guest rooms. In fact, this was my guest room when I stayed there. So the blog. Okay, so anything that I talk about on the blog, like if I have topics and things like that, I will share them with you on my blog. So where's the blog, you may ask? Go to russellofhotels.com. That is my website. Scroll to the blog section, hit that button, bing, and it'll pop up. So anything I talk about, including today's topic, will be on the blog. And a lot of the hotels that I've been to, I will share photos and videos of that as well. So this hotel, Miraval, Arizona, should be on there as well. You may have to search for it because it was last year that I was there, right? But I always, go back and show some of the hotels that I've been to before over the last year or so. So there you go. So the blog, always updated, and it is updated, up to this minute. So feel free to go look at the past topics, all that kind of stuff, And if you have questions at all, feel free to reach out to me because that's what it's all about. Boom. Okay. I always want to share the specifics of a hotel or a resort, just so you know how big it is, when was it built, how much square footage for meeting room, just in case you were wondering all these kind of things. Last renovation. So 143 guest rooms. So like I said, it's not very big at all, which is good for smaller groups. A lot of groups don't want a lot of people. They're competing with other groups and things like that. So there you go. There you go. And just the desert, like the desert scenery. I just love that desert scenery. I guess it goes with me growing up in the desert. I'm from Blythe, Big Town. Oh, and speaking of Blythe, our homecoming, Palo Verde High School homecoming, Blythe, California, is this weekend. I don't think I'll be able to make it. Sorry, I can't go there. I would love to be there for the parade. That's really all I need to do is go to the parade, and that's tomorrow. So I don't think I'll be able to make it tomorrow. But hey, you guys have a great time, and it doesn't matter in Blythe. It doesn't matter what class is, celebrating their whatever 10-year anniversary or 10-year reunion or 15, 20, 30, 40. It really doesn't matter because people come back just to see the town or the city and just to meet other people. Because even though I may have graduated one year, there's people that came before me or people that came after me that you still kind of know who they are because, there's certain people that just grew up in Blythe and you just know either them or their family. So there's a lot of, commonality there. And that's one of the few communities that are like that. And probably one of the few cities or towns, or I keep calling it a city. It ain't a city, it's a town, that will close down the town for a parade, right? So they'll close the entire town of Blythe down, so they'll do a parade through the major, streets of the town. So Hobson Way is the major street in Blythe, and they will close that down to do the parade. So I don't know how I got off on that. Probably because I said I'm from the desert. Okay, so I grew up in the desert, so we don't have the same kind of scenery that they have in Tucson because some of the the rock formations and the mountain ranges and things like that. But we do have those here in Blythe as well, or in Blythe, not here, but they do have those as well. They just don't have a resort on them. I mean, that's the difference between, I guess, Miraval and some of the desert scenery in Blythe. Miraval or Tucson has, the resort Miraval or the Miraval resort. We don't have any resorts there, so we just got the rock formation. So there you go. So you know what? I just ramble sometime, but anyway, once again, Miraval Resort, Arizona, which is in Tucson, 143 guest rooms, built in 1995. I never guessed that. I would thought it was older, but anyway, it's in good condition. Meeting room square footage. Now they put a number there, and I'm not sure if that's indoor and outdoor, but outdoor probably will be at least 10,000, maybe even more. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna meet in the middle somewhere and just gonna put 8,000 square feet of meeting space, 6 meeting rooms. All the meeting rooms are in one area for the most part, but they do have a lot of outside space for gatherings, weather permitting. Like this time of year and probably going into December, probably going into January or February would be perfect for outdoor events. But, you wait a couple of months and then you definitely don't want to use any outdoor space because it'll be 200 degrees, and who wants that? The last renovation was 2018. The rule of thumb for renovations for hotels, every 7 to 10 years. So just give you something to think about there, something to chew on. Like, last was 2018. Every 7 to 10 years. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, this is the topic for today. The topic for today is, I mentioned something yesterday, but anyway, why hotels and DMOs? DMO stands for Destination Marketing Organization, or CVB. I mean, those terms are interchangeable. CVB, Convention and Visitors Bureau, Destination Marketing Organization, are basically, those terms are interchangeable. They mean the same thing. It just depends on when you came up in the industry, I think. So when I first came in, it was CVBs, but then later, because there's a lot more marketing, they say, okay, destination marketing. Okay, it's the marketing arm of a destination, just like, say, LA, Los Angeles. Okay, so LA has a CVB, but they call it's now a DMO, a Destination Marketing Organization. So that organization markets that destination of LA, right? So that's why they call them a DMO. So there you go. See, you got it now, right? So Tucson has a DMO. Almost every city has a DMO. Even smaller ones, third, four-tiered cities, and I'm not picking on anyone. Say Des Moines, Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. They have DMOs as well. Walnut Creek, California, they have a DMO. Okay, so a lot of these smaller, it doesn't have to be a huge destination to have a DMO, because, like I said, they're in charge of the tourism, right, for that particular city. So Long Beach has one. Strong Beach, all of them. And I'm just mentioning stuff. But anyway, why hotels and DMOs should partner with ROH? What is ROH? We're big on acronyms in the hotel world. ROH stands for Russell of Hotels. And who didn't know that? I had somebody the other day, somebody saw ROH and they said, what does that mean, ROH? And they're like coming up with other stuff. And I'm like, Russell of Hotels? Oh, is that what that means? Yeah. So why should hotels or DMOs partner with ROH, or Russell of Hotels? Here are 5 reasons why hotels and DMOs should partner with me, Russell of Hotels, for brand awareness. Okay, this is for brand awareness. Number 1, expert use of visual storytelling. I specialize in capturing the essence of your hotel and destination through high quality photos and videos. These visuals not only highlight the unique features of your property, but also tell a compelling story that resonates with your target audience. With over 25 years of experience in the hospitality industry, I know exactly what travelers, event planners, and decision makers are looking for. So let's just talk about storytelling with this particular hotel, the Miraval. I mean, I told the whole story for the most part, how many rooms, when it was built, last renovation. So I'm telling you all these things, and I'm sharing photos along the way, the stream, and you haven't got to that yet, but the bedroom, where I stand, I actually experienced it, right? So I'm telling the story. A lot of people don't tell the story about the hotel. They just say, okay, this is a hotel, boom, thank you, good night, but I try to, as if you're there, kind of that create some FOMO. FOMO, people think FOMO is dead. FOMO is not dead. What does FOMO mean? FOMO stands for fear of missing out. You want to create a story where people create their own FOMO. In their head, they're like, oh my God, I should be there. That's a cool hotel. You know what? We're thinking about having a meeting in Arizona. I never thought about Tucson. Okay, so boom, there you go. So create a story. So those are the things that I try to do. So that's one reason why you should, kind of partner with me. If you want your hotel to, create that brand awareness, because a lot of people don't think they need assistance with brand awareness. Oh, they know my hotel. Was your hotel running 100%, 365 days a year? If it's not, then you need some help. And that, there's no other way I can even put this, right? I can't sugarcoat it, right? Why do you think, and this is just my own thing, right? But why do you think I post as much as I do? Why do I do 5 days a week? I'm talking about stuff. I'm either doing a daily check-in, or I'm doing On Air with Russell of Hotels, that live hospitality talk show that everyone talks about. I do something 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, I'm doing something. And then probably the other 2 days, I'm posting something about something else that I did or something I talked about during the show, right? During one of these shows. So if I do that, and not everyone knows who I am, but believe me this, if everyone already knew who I was, I wouldn't do 5 shows a week. I only do that because everyone does not know who I am. So hotels need to take that kind of same attitude, if you will. Everyone doesn't know who you are. So you need to post things so people will know. And one thing social media has done, and I brought this up before, it's kind of even the playing field with a lot of other, organizations, not, other hotels that you compete with. You can do just as much as they can, or you can do more than what they do. But we have to understand, what we're trying to do, what message we're trying to get out, who we're trying to get that message to, right? Those are things that we need to think about. A lot of times we have these titles as directors of sales and marketing, and all we focus on are the sales. We don't focus on the marketing. Well, marketing, the more marketing you do, the more, target marketing that you do, the more your sales will increase. People don't look at it like that. They say, well, we got direct sales, we got people out there, and you need that, but you need a balance too. You need the direct selling effort as well as you need the marketing effort as well. So, and this is part of marketing. So, boom, there you go. What's another reason why? Number two, increase visibility through social media and live shows. This is a live show. In addition, but it doesn't require that I have to scream, but it is a live show. In addition to leveraging platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube, I use my live hospitality talk show, On Air with Russell of Hotels, and my daily check-in series, the Daily Check-in with Russell of Hotels, to create real-time brand awareness. This is real time. It is right now, October 17th, 4/27. This is real time stuff, right? Real time. Okay, so the real time that I'm talking about this particular hotel, and sometimes I actually do them from the property. That's even, I'm scanning and showing people around the hotel as I'm talking. So those things do happen, and they can happen. The daily check-in with Russell Hotels to create brand awareness as one of the top 40 hospitality podcasts internationally. Yeah, On Air with Russell of Hotels is one of those. Gives your property or destination visibility on the global stage. Yeah, there's people around the world right now that are watching this. They have no idea who or what the Miraval Hotel in Tucson, Arizona is, or what it stands for, or where it is. Okay, they don't know. They never heard of it because it's all about brand awareness, right? Now, will they ever come to Tucson, Arizona? We don't know that, right? That's not the question we need to ask. What you should be asking, do they know? Have they ever heard of your hotel? That's the question you should ask. Because it's all about the last person that posted something or talked about your hotel. That's how we should think about it. When was the last time someone mentioned your hotel to someone? Maybe never at all. But if they happen to see this, they're like, oh, okay, Russell, he's showcasing the Miraval Hotel. Oh my God, they may be talking to someone that's over here. Oh my God, I know that property. You know what? We had a program there, and I forgot about that property. Let's maybe talk about doing another program there, because you never know. All it takes is one person to jog someone's memory about a hotel. But remember, people only remember the last hotel that someone talked about. That's just it. The last salesperson that came in their door or that they met. The last business card I received, was someone from the Miraval. That's what's top of mind, right? And that's what you want. You want top of mind, brand awareness, real time information. Boom. That's what you want. So gives your destination. Yeah, it gives your destination visibility on a global stage, making your brand top of mind to potential clients and travelers. And that's what you want. Number 3, tailored content for your audience. I understand that every hotel and destination is unique. That's why I create personalized content that highlights the specific strength of your properties or destination. Whether it's luxury accommodation, state-of-the-art meeting space, or beautiful scenic attractions, whatever it is, this targeted approach ensures that your reaching the right audience with the right message. Yeah, so there you go. So my job is, like I said, to go to these hotels, check them out, and show them to you. Because, like I said, you may not have heard of these hotels. So my job is to make sure maybe you heard of them. If you follow me, you're gonna hear about hotels. Okay, it, at the very minimum, if you follow me, you're gonna hear about hotels and different hotels and hotels throughout the United States, if not throughout the world. Last year, I was in Ghana, which is in Africa, right? Which is a country in Africa, and I showed hotels there. Showed different destinations or different parts of that destination. So, and I'll do the same. I'm going to Spain and Morocco, so I'm going to show those as well. I was just in Vegas. Of course, I experienced the brand new hotel, the Fontainebleau, which is the newest hotel on the Strip. And before that, I was at the Westin in Lake Las Vegas. So I showed that hotel. Those two hotels I had never been to before. So my job, like I said, is to show them off for my clients, but show them off to you. Why not, why not do it? Kill two birds with one stone, right? I'm already there at the hotel. Why not take a couple extra photos, videos? Why not do a couple of lives about that particular hotel so you can see things in real time? And that's why I do what I do, right? But why not partner with a Russell of hotels? Because he's at your property. He's wherever you need him to be. So there you go. There you go. Okay, where am I now? Did I say trust and build trust and credibility? By partnering with Russell of Hotels, you're aligning your brand with a trusted name in the hospitality industry. Yeah, you can trust me. I don't know why I laughed. I said that. Came out kind of cheesy, but yeah, no, definitely you can trust me. As a top 100 social media influencer in hospitality for 2024, that's this year, I have a proven track record of boosting visibility through authentic content that resonates with your audience. Featuring your property on a live show adds an additional layer of credibility that helps you stand out. So how many people you think are watching this and seeing the Miraval Hotel? Hundreds, if not thousands, okay? Potentially 50,000 people are watching this or will see this, okay? So what if you can reach 50,000 people? Wouldn't you take advantage of that? I know I would. I don't know. I know I would. But some people, they don't look at it like that. But believe me, this is true life stuff. This is it does happen, and that's how it happens. But to me, it's that whole brand awareness thing. You have to put it out there in order for people to know that you exist. Number 5, amplify group booking potential. Not only do I create brand awareness, but my expertise in the hotel site selection directly supports your group booking efforts. I highlight your property's ability to host conferences, meetings, and large events, making it more attractive to corporate clients and event planners. Yeah, so I'm already at the property, right? So I'm already there looking at sites for my clients, right? A lot of times the clients are with me as I'm taking these photos. So I guess taking the photos and the videos serves a couple different purposes. One, I get to know, I remember the hotels by me taking videos and me going back and looking at them. I say, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that, because I don't have time to take notes, right? But I can take a mental note, and the mental note will be jogged by the actual photos or videos that I see, because I go back and look at them, I go back and edit them, and I look at the ones that I want to use in postings. That way I can show the whole world what I see, right? So I'm here for this potential meeting. What about your potential meetings that maybe you haven't booked yet? So I'm showing you meeting space. I'm showing you guest rooms. I'm talking about if hotels have been through a renovation. I'm talking about how old the hotel is. And believe me, I'll tell you, if a hotel needs a renovation, I will let you know that. Most of the hotels I go to that need renovations, they can be spotless. They're clean. And that's what you want, right? Because it's nothing wrong with an older hotel that maybe needs some renovation, but there's something wrong with an older hotel that's dirty, okay? No one can sell an old, dirty hotel. I can sell a hotel that's dated and a little older, but it has to be clean, right? You can't have too many strikes going against you, right? But I'm one of those people because, I start off in housekeeping, front office, food and beverage, sales. I was an AGM, became a director of sales and marketing, and then became a general manager. And knew what my love was. My love was for marketing. So I went back from being a GM back to being a director of sales and marketing, because marketing is what I really love to do. And then from there, it went to this thing called Russell of Hotels, where I said, I want to be able to help multiple hotels, not just the one that I'm working in. And who knew that, social media was going to be as big as it is, where you're able to create brand awareness and things like that. So that's how this whole thing started. Now you got history that you probably didn't even bargain for today, right? You got history about Russell of Hotels and how I started what I'm doing today, right? So there you go. That's it. So once again, let's see, what was that? The combination of brand awareness and site selection support helps you fill your meeting spaces and increase revenue. And everybody wants that, right? Group business, it encompasses rooms as well as food and beverage and your meeting space, right? So every hotel should want group meetings, because now the banquet people and the chefs and the cooks and all that, they can work too, okay? If you're only selling rooms, you're never taking groups, and I'm speaking from, a hotel's perspective now, only a certain portion of your hotel is being fed for the most part, right? But hotels want group business. That's what they do. They want group business because it allows every part of that hotel, every department of that hotel to work, to be employed. And I know that, right? And when I was a director of sales and marketing, I took it serious when a group didn't choose our hotel, because I knew that, some people weren't going to get their hours. Hours were going to be cut and things like that. And that's how we have to think about this stuff. So the more awareness, the more everyone gets to eat. Boom. Can you say that? I can't believe I even said that. I mean, it just came. It just flowed. Anyway, okay. So partnering with me, Russell of Hotels, ensures that your hotel or destination gets the attention and visibility it deserves, driving more awareness and bookings through both social media and one of the top hospitality podcasts internationally. Now, and it's okay to kind of, toot your own horn or let people know, because if you don't let people know what you do, who you are, what you do, and how you can help them, no one else is going to know, right? So I have to create my own brand awareness, right? So some people may say, oh, he's just bragging about. No, I'm not bragging about anything. I am letting you know what I do. I'm letting you know who I am, what I do, and how I can help you, the potential client, right? So, and potential client in this case would be a hotel or a DMC, or a DMO, a destination marketing organization. So that's what I'm here. I'm here to help. And I'll give you once again the 5 reasons why, hotels and DMOs should partner with me, Russell of Hotels. Number 1, expert use of visual storytelling. Number 2, increased visibility through social media and live shows. Number 3, tailored content for your audience. Number 4, build trust and credibility. And number 5, amplify group booking potential. So boom, there you go. How much time is that? Damn, I'm almost at 30 minutes. See, that took a little longer than I thought, but that's okay. So once again, that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about, On Air with Russell of Hotels, comes on every Tuesday. So if you missed this last Tuesday, that was show number 273. Go back and check that out. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to have a guest, Miss Candace Tucker from, East Point, outside of Atlanta. She's going to be a guest. I haven't had a guest in a while. She's going to be a guest on my show in 2 weeks. That is on Tuesday, October 29th. Candace Tucker, we did a site tour of East Point. East Point is a DMO as well, right? So my next 3 people that I'm going to have on the show are going to be from DMO, that world of the DMO. And we're going to understand more about how DMOs work with me, the partner, as well as their partners, the hotels and the city and the destination, all that stuff. So if you don't know, what people do as far as DMOs are concerned, within the sales and marketing organization, we're going to find out, because we're going to do a deep dive with her. And then I got Shelby Walker coming up. Shelby Walker is with Visit Berkeley. Okay, you know Berkeley, California. We're going to meet with her. And then we haven't scheduled this one yet, but Brian Churchill with LA Tourism. He's agreed to come on as well. So we got some heavy hitters coming up here. So you guys want to make sure you stay tuned because On Air with Russell of Hotels is about to be fire. There's going to be some people on here, and we're going to talk about DMOs and what they do in that world of DMOs because I never worked for a DMO. So there's a lot that I still learn, but only thing that I know from a DMO is that when I'm sourcing hotels, I start with them first. I source my DMO before I get to sourcing my hotels. What that means is when I'm sending out an RFP, a request for proposal, I start with my DMO representative before it gets to the hotels, right? And we'll explain that later as we go along. But anyway, once again, every Tuesday On Air with Russell of Hotels. Check it out live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, just like this program is. This is the daily check-in, though. So there you go. Any questions at all? I am a resource for anything hospitality. So feel free to reach out to me. Russell at russellofhotels.com is my email. So if that's your way of communicating, that's fine. If not, if you want to slide into my DMs, you can do that too. You can slide into every DM. You can slide into Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Is it called a DM on LinkedIn? I'm not sure what it's called, instant message, whatever. But just slide into it, whatever. Whatever. And if you want to call me, feel free to go to my website, russellofhotels.com. My phone number is there. You can reach out and call me. Reach out, touch. You can go ahead and call me. And because some people don't want to type out text messages and send messages. They want to talk. And I understand that. And sometimes I would rather talk too. So feel free to reach out to me the way you want to reach out to me. It's not about me, it's about you. So I just accept the phone calls, the emails as they come, or the instant messages as they come. So once again, this was the Miraval Resort in Arizona. Love the hotel, love the vibe, love the scenery, that desert scenery, the tranquil environment, the food that's included in your rate. I mean, what else can I say? I just can't wait to take a group there. So there you go. If you need any help with any of that stuff, feel free to reach out to me. So once again, this was the daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. These come on every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the afternoon. Normally I try to do around noon-ish, but today could not be helped. But hey, as long as I get it done before the evening time, I think that's all that matters, right? So between the hours of noon and 6 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So anyway, until